In this video, we'll observe Tom installing a Hunter wireless rain sensor. Hi, I'm Nancy. I was a videographer on this project. If you watched this video where Tom installed a Hunter X2 timer and a wireless rain sensor, then you've already seen this video since this is an excerpt of that video.
Owner's manual, receiver, transmitter, this clip is for connecting to a rain gutter, which we're going to do today. This part comes off and this part replaces it. So the other thing is we're going to install the receiver first, and then we're going to make sure that we have connectivity between these two before I install this on the rain gutter. In installing the receiver, we're going to mount it comfortably away from this. We don't want it tied up against here because we have to get our hand in here to open the door. But I'm going to put this comfortably right here with the antenna above the electronics here. And we'll just put our mark here. Sure we got it kind of level, and we'll mark this down here. I'm going to use my Milwaukee hammer. And I'm going to use this Milwaukee screw holder. It retracts as the screw goes in the wall. I don't tighten it all the way until I get the bottom screw in, so I have a little wiggle room. And I try to just loosen this twist tie enough just to let a little of the wire out, just so it'll reach into the timer like that. And then I'll come back and tighten that up. I'm going to twist these wires together to make it tight, so it's easier to feed in with all these wires already in here. This Hunter rain sensor can be used on other brands of controllers, so that's what this extra wire is for, this orange one. We don't need to use that today. So the two yellows go on the power over here, just like these yellow wires, and it doesn't matter which one you put it on, obviously, because they're the same color. If it mattered, it'd be different colors. Back in the day, it used to matter on other brands. Now we're trying to cram a third wire in there. Fortunately, they solder the exposed wire so that it makes it easier to get it in here. Okay, so once we got these power wires in, then the next thing is these two wires go into the sensor section here, and it doesn't matter which one you do. All right, now we see we have power here at the receiver. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to test this to make sure that they're connected with each other. They have an encryption set at the factory between these two devices. We always want to make double sure that they are going to talk to each other. So this is your test spindle right here. We're going to press that down for about 5 seconds, and we're going to see this light change. We're also going to see this display show. So we're going to put this in the run position so we can see something happen. We're also going to flip this into the on position now that we have a rain sensor connected, and we're going to press that test spindle. Change to red, and we have an umbrella showing on here. Then we release it, and it goes away, and that turns back to green again. So we know we have connectivity. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to install this on the rain gutter. This can be installed on a fence. You know, you loosen this up here. It's got a nylon nut on there. Loosen this up, and then you can mount this on a fence or a wall or whatever. But in this situation, we're going to put it on a rain gutter. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this apart, and we're going to put this on here. And we're going to do this on, well, I don't have a workbench here, so I'm going to do it on my tailgate. We'll get this unscrewed so it's ready to put on the rain gutter. Just leave it in there, probably about like that. And then these pliers to hold that in place. And then use this to loosen it up. Just leave that in the pliers. Pull that out. Put this in. Alright, that's what it looks like. And this here is your adjustment door for how your disc that's going to get wet when it's raining. The water goes in through here, gets these paper discs wet. It's like paper fiber. If you want the system off for a long time after it rains, then you close the door all the way. If you want it drying out really fast so that the system comes back on quickly after a rain, then you open it all the way. Anywhere in between is, you know, adjustable. So I typically put it about halfway, you know, in most cases. If somebody's got succulents, You know, you don't need to have it open very much, but he's got lawns, so we're going to just open it up about like that. The receiver and transmitter have about an 800-foot reach to each other. And this transmitter has a lithium battery built in. You cannot replace it. Its expected life is somewhere between 5 and 10 years. So that means that this entire receiver will need to be replaced at some point, and you'll just know that it needs to be replaced when they stop talking to each other. But as of this recording in 2025, you can buy these by themselves. You don't have to buy the whole kit. Right, that's it. You just got to make sure this thing's level.
Remember your free downloads and to purchase your tools and products at the resources site linked below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.